bitter criticism. A little time to read something. Let's be happy. Let's be happy with Cgtn. Cgtn top five from the highlights. Hope for the world. Cgtn hope for the world. A huge delay from Intel. Oh no. I will try to reload, but for instance, let's watch the sea. Pacific Ocean. And Hezbollah, here we are, Chiapec G20 attendance at a state visit to Peru, Brazil, and success for a minister. Let me tell you, today's news are not so interesting, but I'm going to read this one. Look. A lot of ocean today. China. Politics, November 25. More ocean ahead. Ocean everywhere, Pacific Ocean, right here from Playa Ancha. Anyway, China stresses judicial administration's role in resolving disputes. A short news from 1 minute. I will read in 10 minutes. China's Ministry of Justice has urged judicial administrative bodies at all levels to integrate their actual work in their efforts to resolve disputes and safeguard social stability. The instructions were laid out at a recent meeting on the ministry's leading party members group at the backdrop of a number of high-profile public security cases across the country. The meeting stresses the importance of enhancing mediation work by the people, such as guiding mediators to carry out in-depth investigations into neighbors, inheritance and property, and other matters. This approach aims to make mediation more targeted and effective. Mediators should also work more closely with relevant authorities to resolve disputes at the primary level and at an earlier stage, according to the meeting, underscoring the need for absolute security at prisons and drug rehabilitation centers. The meeting called for better resettlement assistance and education of those released after serving their sentences in order to reduce the likelihood of reoffending. Pacific Ocean everywhere. It's also stressed further coordination of resources regarding lawyers, notarization, judicial authentication, arbitration, and legal aid to provide more accurate, sound, and effective legal services for people's quest for resolving disputes and protecting their rights and interests. Source Xinhua News Agency. Well, that was only one very domestic politics, I guess. News from domestic policies. Let's read something more interesting for the world. Politics, November 23. 2024. President Xi's APEC G20 attendance, state visit to Peru, Brazil mark a journey of friendship, cooperation. Foreign Minister. Updated November 24 from tomorrow, I guess. Medium-sized news, 4 minutes. I'm going to read in 10. Chinese President Xi Jinping delivers a speech at session 2 of the 19th G20 Summit of Reform of the Institutions of Global Governance in Rio de Janeiro. Chinese President Xi Jinping returned to Beijing on Saturday morning after attending the 31st APEC Economic Leaders Meeting and the 19th G20 Summit and paying state visits to Peru and Brazil, which was hailed by the Chinese Foreign Ministry as a journey of solidarity to jointly promote development and a journey of cooperation to expand partnership. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, also a member of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China Central Committee, made the remarks when briefing the accompanying journalists at the end of the trip. According to the Foreign Minister, during the 11 days, she attended nearly 40 bilateral and multilateral events and reached more than 60 cooperation documents. From Lima to Rio de Janeiro, she once again sent a clear message of firmly upholding multilateralism at the crossroads of human history, illuminated the Latin American moment of global governance with Chinese wisdom, and demonstrated China's image as a responsible major country with fairness, justice, courage, openness, and inclusiveness, said Wang. She attended the APEC Economic Leaders Meeting in Lima and delivered a written speech to the CEO Summit, calling on Asia-Pacific economies to continuously adhere to true multilateralism, build an open and interconnected paradigm for Asia-Pacific cooperation, make green innovation a catalyst for the Asia-Pacific, and uphold a universally beneficial and inclusive vision for Asia-Pacific development, Wang said. He noted that Xi has always attached great importance to the issue of development. At the G20 Summit in Rio de Janeiro, she elaborated on China's concept of global governance in a comprehensive and systematic way, stressing the need to make global development more inclusive, beneficial to all, and more resilient, and build a just world of common development, Wang said. She called for building a world economy characterized by cooperation, stability, openness, innovation, and eco-friendliness, and announced China's 8 actions for global development, including joining the Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty, Wang said. The important initiatives have responded to the strong will of the Global South to seek equality and promote change, and have delivered and have defined the right direction for improving global governance, Wang said. Wang noted that the key highlight of Xi's visit to Peru was the Chinese president and his Peruvian counterpart, Dina Boluarte, jointly attending the opening ceremony of Chancay Port via video link. Chancay Port is the first smart port and the first green port in South America. Wang said, adding that once completed, it will bring huge revenues to Peru and contribute to establishing new Asia-Latin American land-sea corridor with Chancay Port as a starting point. In Brazil, Xi and Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva engaged in depth and amicable strategic communication, agreeing that the China-Brazil relationship is at its best in history, said Wong. Well, and that's it, because I have to depart from the bus. Nobody wants to list my news.